Ushaijiuliza insurance inatoa wapi pesa wakati umelipa 3000 for example, let's say even put like 4500 kwa third party, watu wenye wanakuwa wananunua third parties, na tulisema normally pays a maximum of 3 million for example if a life is lost or we have someone who has been permanently disabled. Ushaijiuliza ni wapi wanatoaga pesa? Umetoa 4500 lakini insurance inakulipia 3 million.
For example, this company is charging 12,000. The much it would pay for any one person's death or injury maximum is 3 million.
Hi everyone, I hope this video finds you well. My name is Martin, in case you're here for the first time. Na sisi ni watu wa insurance. We do civic education as well as reviews on insurance, especially within the Kenyan market. So if you are there and you have a question, we normally recommend our viewers type those questions in the comment section below, and we'll be able to pick up your question and do a detailed video for you to help you understand insurance and how it works. At least you know how to manage your expectations. Now, in today's video, we want to do a very interesting, we want to have a very interesting conversation on the maximum payout an insurance can pay in an incident or an accident. If, for example, we look at an accident that happened, ilikuwa ya train, ilikuja kama imefagia watu, I think ilikuwa kwa soko ama kwa stage ama. So we had so many people who died in that incident. So what's the maximum payout an insurance can pay in a single incident or accident? Na pia tunataka kujiuliza a very critical question. Ushaijiuliza insurance inatoa wapi pesa wakati umelipa 3000 for example, let's say even put like 4500 kwa third party, watu wenye wanakuwa wananunua third parties, na tulisema normally pays a maximum of 3 million for example if a life is lost or we have someone who has been permanently disabled. Ushaijiuliza ni wapi wanatoaga pesa? Umetoa 4500 lakini insurance inakulipia 3 million. Or probably that could be the reason why we have delays when it comes to compensation. So we want to have that conversation. Ndio pia tujiulize hiyo maswali ya, do you think it's viable or do you think it makes sense to you to pay 4,000 shillings ama 4,500 or even 10k, but if an insurance company can pay for you a maximum of 3 million? Let's have this conversation. And also want to remind you that we have an application where you can buy an insurance cover all by yourself. The link is in the description box below. So kama unataka third party comprehensive personal accident, kimbia hapo kwa link hapo below, ujifanyie your own quotation and you pay and you get that cover in minutes. Okay? So without wasting much time, let's have this conversation. Karibu sana Bwana Mwai.
Yes, Martin and our viewers, as always, we are here again to discuss this very, very key question that you have raised, because we have seen a lot of people fighting to get the best rate, especially for motor third party cover. Nasikia mtu akisema mimi nataka hiyo ya 5000, mwingine anasema nataka cover haijapita 6000. But do you really know what is covered in or under that 6000 or premium? Because that is the very, very key. So what you will find is that premium you pay, of course you get what we call a sticker, an insurance sticker. But beyond that sticker, there is a very, very big document that majority of our people don't know what its content is. What I will say is that under that sticker, there are a few things that you need to understand. One is how much would be paid by an insurance company in case you hit someone and unfortunately that person died. Or there is also a scenario because the insurance policy has everything. And it also describes how much an insurance company would pay in any one event of property damage. At the same time, something we call public legal liability. In one event, how much they would pay. And the biggest question is how or what happens when you causes a damage that is beyond what your insurance company would possibly pay. Yeah. So to go back a little bit, I need to show you something here. Yeah. So for example, I've taken a sample of an insurance company that charges 12,000 as the premium. So what you'll find is that if, for example, you are paying 12,000, yeah, per year, because we have different companies charging differently. For example, this company is charging 12,000. The much it would pay for any one person's death or injury maximum is 3 million. In case of you have caused maybe injuries or death for, okay, not really death, but you have caused damages for any one property, the maximum they can pay is 5 million. For something we call PLL or public legal liabilities, yeah, the maximum that insurance company would pay is 20 million. For public legal liability, one individual, the maximum they can pay is 3 million. Yeah. So there's a very simple question or important question you need to ask yourself. How or what would happen if possibly you caused either damage, an injury, or a damage that goes beyond what the insurance company has put in their policy document? What really happens? Because that is very, very key. What you'll find, for example, let's take a case whereby you have caused damages of 10 million, but your insurance company is liable to pay or can be compelled to pay maximum of 3 million. You know what happens is that the court tells you to pay the balance. If the damages was 10 million and the insurance companies agrees to pay 3 million, so the difference will definitely come from your pocket. So because that is a huge cost, possibly that would warrant you to even sell what you have had, what you have had. What you need to do is that anytime you are taking up a third party insurance, you need to add something we call top up motor liability cover, and that one helps you, or helps, yes, it helps you to cover the excess damages or excess costs that would result out of such scenarios. That is why it is very important. I tell you that when you really want the lowest, it also has some kind of limitation on how much it would probably pay in the event of these scenarios. So usiseme tu nataka hiyo kidogo sana. Also ask what you need to add in the event the damages goes beyond. Yeah, usitake sana kuchukua hii ya 5,000 6,000, because that is the biggest challenge. Tell me, if you pay 5,000, yeah, to an insurance company, where will they get the money to pay for all this? Because kwa barabara kuna mambo mingi sana. Yeah, you'll hear a bus has possibly had an accident. It has claimed like 20 lives. You know what the insurance says? The maximum it can pay is 20 million. So who get to pay the excess? Because for any one life, yeah, the maximum that is payable by an insurance is 3 million, and we have had 20 lives claimed. So that means 3 million times 20, that is 60 million. Who will pay for the excess 40 million? That is why it is very important to add this particular extension we call top up motor liability cover. And something that the much you are told or you asked to top up is negligible. That one I can tell you. Yeah. So what we would help you do is to select a company that would really honor these claims in the event of such scenarios. And we have our platform, that is Jellicshoot platform, or Jellicshoot insurance platform. That's an online tech that helps you to buy these kind of stuffs. And if you want an extension, always call that number that is below the screen. You'll find it, so that we can be able to give you a comprehensive cover, a comprehensive third party cover, yeah, because an insurance cover is not just an insurance. It has a lot of other nitty-gritties where we say that the details, the devil is in the details. Yeah, that is why we ask you to always consider to ask either your insurance agent what would really happen if something or such a scenario occurred to you. So I don't know whether, Martin, you have anything possibly you would want me to add, but basically that is why we have created this platform, so that you can engage with us and tell us and ask us the most important questions, so that we help you in dissecting or understanding more.
Right. So anyway, if there's something maybe you feel we have left out, you can shoot that question in the comment section. We can do a repeat video.
Yes.
We are not tired. And if you have any other question related to insurance, you can also post that question below, and we'll be able to do a detailed video for you. And those who have sent and we haven't done a video for them, we still have you in mind. We are still doing those videos pole pole, and we appreciate when you send us the questions, because we feel like we are giving you value. So in case you feel like we gave you value for your time, subscribe if you haven't, like this video, share with your friends, and leave a comment and a question below. And until we see you in the next video, God bless you, and bye bye.